Yep, okay. Going to go live here on TikTok. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are live on both platforms again tonight. We are live both on TikTok and on YouTube. Super, super excited here. Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is 9 p.m. We're just about an hour late here, but we are here. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning on in. Slowly getting all the notifications sent out. Eliza, what's up, Eliza? How are you? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? We had the arrest of former President Donald Trump. We have a train derailment that we'll be covering tonight. And we also have the Boston police officer who was injured on the children's playground slide. So those are some topics we're going to be covering tonight. Thank you for the Roser Gem. Again, we are live on YouTube as well if you want the full 4K HD stream. You can go on over and watch it on YouTube. But guys, we have some news here. Former President Donald Trump was arrested today by the United States Marshals, the U.S. Marshals. He was taken into custody in Washington, D.C. in regard to the 4 federal charges, which carry a maximum prison time of 55 years. There were several conspiracy charges related. There were some rights violations as well. 2 of the charges each carry a 20-year maximum sentence in federal prison. One does hold a maximum of 10 years in federal prison, and one holds 5 years maximum sentence in federal prison. That happened today. We were live for that. It was pretty interesting to see. He was arraigned. They did not take a mugshot, but he was arrested. Then we watched the motorcade with NBC. NBC and them rode with the motorcade through the Presidential Press Corps to the Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, where Trump gave a very brief statement. Now, Trump was advised not to talk about the case, or else he could have a felony federal arrest warrant and be arrested on the spot and transported back to Washington, D.C. Now, the latest political polls do show that Trump is most likely going to be the 2024 GOP nominee. With that being said, Ron DeSantis is second runner-up. Now, the latest polls show Trump at about 54% for voting, and Ron DeSantis was at 17%. And that poll was done today, and we just lost like 130 viewers, and I don't know why. What is bro saying? Can you not hear me, buddy? Hello, hello? Can you not hear me? I can see the audio going up. I don't know what's going on though. Medusa, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow there. But yeah, okay, I don't know what that guy was talking about. And we lost like most of the viewers, and I don't know why. With the opening story, within the first 5 minutes, we lost like 140 viewers, and I don't know why. That's super, super weird. But he gave the brief statement there. His next court hearing will be August 28th at 10 a.m. It will be August 28th at 10 a.m. I don't know. It's just maybe some people don't like the news. Who knows? That's all I'll say is, I mean, I literally just started this up 5 minutes ago. So yeah, we had that going on. We also had the Boston police officer who got injured in the line of duty by going. It looked like he went like belly first down a metal children's slide. So he was hurt on the job. The mayor of Boston is not too happy or pleased that their officers are going down slides and getting hurt. Really does not look good for the department in any way. News topics and weather. Yes. Hey Brianna, hello. Mama D, thank you for the heart me. Much appreciated there. Then we also had a train derailment in Long Island. Eli, thank you for the 30 roses. Thank you. We had an 8-car train derailment from the Long Island Railroad. This happened here near the Jamaica station in Queens. Now, it did injure 13 passengers as well. 13 passengers were injured. Quote, it was kind of like plane turbulence, but it was noisier. You could see smoke between the cars. It kind of just hopped off the rails. You could see the rocks and smoke. That is what one of the passengers stated. Now, guys, I don't understand why people just leave instead of, like, saying something. We had 200 people in here, and then all of a sudden, now we're down to 50. Either TikTok's kicking them off, or I don't get it. Maybe they're bots. I truly don't get it. Sherry with the gold star. Thank you for the gold star. Much appreciated. I have no idea what is going on with some of these, though. I really don't. Yeah, I do news. It's like a podcast, you know. I talk about current events happening there, Medusa. I'm pretty entertaining. I am very entertaining. I cover topics that most people won't cover on TikTok. Pennsylvania and New York. Tomorrow we're going to have a wind and hail threat as well. Thank you there, LMJ. We have a wind and hail threat tomorrow here for Pennsylvania and New York. Again, that is for tomorrow. But when we start looking at it here, when we look at our day 3, looking here Saturday and all that, Megan coming in with the hand hearts. Thank you. Carl Ray Prophet with the lightning bolt. Thank you guys very much. It is much appreciated. We do have a threat here that's brewing over the weekend. The weekend is brewing up here. Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri. We could see some potential for severe weather, primarily Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, Wichita, Kansas, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. Those are some of the major cities. It's definitely looking like we could have some severe weather really starting to brew up here over the weekend. So it's best to be weather aware if possible. And then that severe weather will also push out around the Chicago, the Illinois, Indiana, Ohio region, and then move into Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York on Monday. That's going to be a big key target area. Again, we're not too sure what may fully abrupt with this, but we do know that there's going to be a system that starts to move through. Damaging winds is going to be a very big concern. It does say here, because we have that trough that's coming up. There is going to be a tornado threat as well, most likely here between Chicago and Pennsylvania on Sunday. That's going to be the big key threat for the severe weather as well. But yeah, guys, I mean, feel free to ask me questions here in chat. I'm also live on YouTube over there as well. But I am here to give you guys the news updates as it is. Now, supposedly, so they didn't say what type of injuries he sustained. I guess now they're claiming he used his personal insurance for care and did not charge the city. And supposedly the officer did not miss any time and there's no disciplinary action. Again, that's what they are saying. White Wolf, yes it is. It is very, very awesome, which is why I don't know why people leave. They rather go watch some girls twerk, I guess, on camera. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't understand. I don't know why we had 200 people in here, then all of a sudden we had no viewers. I don't get that whatsoever. At all. At all. I don't get it at all. And my views have been terrible. I swear TikTok's purposely... Like, I have a second TikTok account. I swear I'm about to just start using it and try to get more views because... End of the day, I mean, maybe it's the interactions. If you don't like and comment on videos, it just doesn't... It won't show you my content. That's how they gauge, basically, on the algorithm, how it gauges who you should be shown to and not. And if you're not commenting after a while, then they just basically put you in a forgotten pile. It's absolutely... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. But yes, that is what we have going on here for today, guys. Tap that like button. Keep tapping that like button there. We also found out with OceanGate that they had the Argus Expedition. So they had a hidden company out of the Bahamas that not many people knew about. It was called Argus Expeditions Limited. That was very, very interesting to find out that they had a shell company. They had a total shell company. So they had OceanGate, then OceanGate Expeditions, which we kind of knew of, but OceanGate Expeditions was actually part of Argus Expeditions. So I felt that was interesting, to say the least, on that. Keep the questions coming here. Again, trying to figure out what is going on here with TikTok. I'm not too sure what's going on with them. The views fluctuate like crazy, and that's the only thing I hate, is it's like, oh no, like that, we just lost a good bit. I don't get it. I don't understand why, and then they don't leave any comments of what I could do better. There's no constructive criticism whatsoever. It's, you know... I don't get it. Thank you guys for the likes on the live. That is much, much, much appreciated. Also, Norfolk Southern is changing the policy on their overheated bearings. So for those who don't know, the East Palestine train derailment that occurred here in Pennsylvania and Ohio, it was right on the border. What was caused was a third-party container cart, like the train car. The bearings heated up, they got super, super, super hot. They exploded off, basically, and then that caused the tanker cars to tip over. Again, losing more viewers, and they're not saying crap in the comments. I love that, you know? I love that. But there was a minor coal train derailment in in Virginia. It was in early July. There was a coal train derailment with Norfolk Southern, and Brianna, no. So again, TikTok censors comments. So yeah, no. You'd have to reword it maybe because TikTok starts censoring a lot of comments. Hmm. The new rules Norfolk Southern issued the following day said that in a situation like that, when any damage is noticed on a hot bearing, the railroad will send out a mechanical inspector to look at a car before it is moved. And anytime a car with an overheated bearing is moved, the train will move no faster than 10 miles per hour, with the crew stopping at least every 3 miles to reinspect the bearing. I asked what you thought about the bus incident on the Parkway. Which bus incident, or which city are you talking about exactly? Why do we have censorship in this country now? Because we're America. Hello, Jake. Jake is in the house here. Because we are in America. That is why. That is why. That is why. They quote the Chinese is spying on us. The Greyhound, but I knew that there was an overturned vehicle on the Parkway. I didn't hear about a Greyhound bus. Oh, yeah, no, all I heard about was the entrapment that they had there. Not sure how much I can say with censorship, right? Christy, I did not know. Again, TikTok is censoring your comments. TikTok is censoring your comments. Yeah, I don't follow local news, I'm gonna be honest. I truly try to stay away from the local news because it really affects my content and my viewership, because I was working with my TikTok manager, and she was like, you shouldn't be posting local stuff. If you're trying to go national, don't post local. And it sucks, but yeah, I really don't follow local. Now, I did the Robert Bowers because that was a national story. Yeah, it is. It really, really is. When you localize your stuff, your target audience is so small versus, like when I did the Ocean Gate stuff. And as much as I would love to, it's going to get 200, 300 views. And that's like, the way the algorithm works is when an account is starting to grow up. I mean, I kind of screwed my account over to begin with, but the idea is to beat the TikTok algorithm. It places you in what they call a subcategory. News in itself isn't a subcategory because that's an issue. TikTok doesn't view news as a category. They view it as generalization, what they call a variety creator. And it's so hard for us to do. That's why you see some people with, 2, 3, 4, 500,000 followers and they get millions of views, and then you get people like me who I have to basically gamble. I basically have to lay out cards and try to be like, I can cover this, cover this, cover this, and hope something takes off, because at the end of the day, this is my job. This is my full-time job here, and no views means no money. That's the big thing with it. I mean, locally, if I'm out and about in Pittsburgh, I'll cover something, but right now it's like, uh, yeah, Megan, it is absolutely insane when it comes to the algorithm. It's terrible when it comes to the algorithm, and I've been battling that now. There's days I'll get 4 or 5 thousand views on a video. There's days like today where I'm getting not even less. I'm getting less than 1,000 views on a video, and it's good quality content. TikTok just tea. I always drink my pure leaf tea by Lipton. It's the best tea around. Good evening, prehistoric moo. Hello, hello. Yeah, so, and again, look, 45 viewers when OceanGate was going off. I had like 4, 5, 6,000 people in here at one time. Now we're down to 45. TikTok, extra sweet tea. Extra sweet. So, like, TikTok also hasn't been sending out my notifications either, which is terrible. They haven't been sending out my notifications. And I hate that. I truly, truly hate that because people don't even know we're live, you know? NPC time again, right? Uh. Yeah, everyone remembers the OceanGate news, you know, and I mean even then the OceanGate videos I do aren't even getting that many views now, and it's like what is going on? And TikTok's over there like we can't tell you how our algorithm works. You have to figure it out for yourself, and it's just like are you seriously? Like are you serious? Right, Jackie? And now look, we're at like 60 viewers versus what it was. You know, and I kind of took that all for granted because I didn't think that it was like, you know, I didn't realize that the algorithm can just, you can nosedive like that. And I'm like, are you, like, wow. You know, it just really is terrible. And that's how it was. I mean, I had my breakthrough with OceanGate. I mean, everyone's like, do podcasts. That's kind of what this is. This is more like the podcast style, interacting with viewers and stuff. But everyone found me through OceanGate. And then they kind of like totally never. The issue is when I started doing more news outside of OceanGate, they never hit like, they never commented on the videos, nothing like that. So I fell off. I went viral, then I fell off because a lot of people don't comprehend how the algorithm works, you know, and if you don't interact with the creator, they're not going to be shown to you again because in the eyes of TikTok and the algorithm is that, yeah, well, if you quit talking to them and interacting, you got bored with them. And so all these people come back weeks or even a month later, like, hey, it's you again. It's like, yeah, you know, like you got to interact, you know. You gotta hit like on the videos. You gotta comment something. You know, you gotta stay interactive with your, you know, in viewership as well. You know, if you see my content, you just scroll up right by. According to the algorithm, you're not interested in that anymore. Need to do videos on how to actually understand the TikTok algorithm. You know. Hey guys, if you want to actually like be involved with your creators you like, here's what you gotta do, you know? That's why I like YouTube. When I post stuff on YouTube, it immediately sends out notifications. Like, it keeps you in line with your creators. That's why I'm live over there as well now. As much as I like TikTok, it's just, it's really, really hard right now, you know, to keep going on this aspect. It's very hard. You know, not to cry on anyone's shoulders, but when you got no views, you know, how you gonna pay bills? That's the big thing. TikTok's making millions and millions of dollars every week on advertising. So that's all it is just got to get views. Not really, Rich. Not at all. I mean, other than NASA confirming that they did plan to work with OceanGate like right before COVID happened or right during, that was the last pretty much we heard of it. They were doing DNA testing on the remains that were found. Uh, there was some human remains found, and they are doing DNA on it. Christy with the sail away with the little boat. Thank you, Christy. That is super much appreciated. I just watched the Boston cop video you posted. He shot down that thing, and that's the thing, because he got off. He goes, "What the hell? Why is it so slippery?" You know. He flew off of that slide like no tomorrow. Holly! Hello, Holly. Hello, hello, hello. Fearless. That's what we were. That's what I opened with here. Trump is facing 4 federal charges. They carry a maximum sentence of 55 years in prison, federal prison. He did a speech today. And right now he's looking to he's pretty much going to be the 2024 GOP nominee. That's the big thing, is that he's pretty much going to be the nominee. He was at 54% on the latest poll, and DeSantis was second at 17%. Do the math, 54% versus 17%. Hello, Polly. Hello, hello, hello. Polly is back in here from earlier. Also, for those who don't know, so we've been live about 26 minutes. The first 30 minutes is how TikTok gauges the engagement on a live stream, whether it gets pushed up into the For You page more or less. That's every 30, like the very first 30 minutes. I found that out. I found out a lot through TikTok about how their algorithm works. We also have a meteor shower that will be happening next weekend at its peak. It will be happening all throughout August, but the highest peak that you are able to see, up to 100 shooting stars per hour, is next weekend, August 12th and August 13th. There we go. August 12th and August 13th. Those are the primary days that you will be able to see. That you'll be able to see the shooting stars. I know, it's going to be so nice. This the Proceeds meteor shower is the most beautiful meteor shower available, like that you're able to actually watch. It's going to be very, very interesting. We saw a meteor / shooting star, whatever you want to call it there. It was probably about 4 days ago, I would say. And we saw it right at about 11:30 midnight. It was a bright white streak that came across. We saw a little flash, and then we saw like the blue from the atmosphere. It was super awesome. And your best time to view it is from midnight to early dawn. So from midnight to about 4 or 5 a.m. will be your best times to see it. Make sure you're not in the city. Dot, thank you for the roses and the high bear. Much appreciated. Jen, welcome in. Hello, Jen. Hello, 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 Jen. How are you doing this evening? So, yes. Midnight to about 4 or 5 a.m. Make sure you're not around the city. With light pollution, that's a big thing. Make sure that you're not around like these bright studio lights or the city street lights. Give your eyes time to adjust. There we go. Eyes time to adjust, so that way your pupils can open up and you can actually look up and actually you'll see a lot more stars when you go out. Don't look at your phone. If you look at your phone, make sure you turn the brightness the whole way down. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your eyesight with your pupils. You know, you need to stay in the dark and let them open up to allow more light in. It's a big, big, big thing. That's good, Jen. That is good. Super, super good. Andrea, thank you for the follow. Oh, TikTok says no viewers for me tonight. We were up to almost 220 and now we're down to 53. And they just leave. They don't say anything in chat. They just up and leave. And that's what I hate. At least give some constructive criticism before you just scroll away. Blake, welcome. Hello, Blake. Austin, it's Austin. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's what I'm just, How are you guys, though, tonight? How was everyone's day? Oh, my. Again, we are live on YouTube as well. YouTube and TikTok. If you want the full... Uh-oh. We good now? It disconnected us, and now I think we're back. No idea. TikTok just disconnected us. That was super weird, because now we lose even more viewers. This is absolutely terrible. I don't know why TikTok does this. The whole TikTok studio side is just terrible, it seems like. Absolutely terrible. Hmm. Oh, that's great. Let's see here. Okay, let's see if this works better. I rebooted it. Let's see here if TikTok will be a little bit nicer. Hello, everybody. Hello, Little Lee. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are all doing very, very, very well. Hope you guys are doing very, very well. Little Lee with the Rockstar. I rebooted the feed, hoping the stream, hoping that it works a little bit better. Hoping it works just a little bit better. For some reason, it froze me. It disconnected me. I don't know what's going on with TikTok tonight. Guys, feel free to hop on the chats there. Feel free to hop on the chats. We're going to open up the boxes here. We're going to open up the boxes so that way we can maybe bring some people in here who may or may not want to chat. Ah, It's been a long week. We've done a lot here on the studio side. We got the brand new Blackmagic camera up and running. Still playing out with some of the lighting details. Overall, it doesn't look too bad though, honestly. We got the multi-guest requests up for those who are interested in chatting here on air. Again, we're just talking a little bit about everything. The 2024 election that's going to be coming up here, the whole Trump issue and his indictment and arraignment today. Feel free to post any questions, comments in the chat here, guys. Be sure to hit that. Also, if you hit the follow button, your name will pop up right here. Your name will pop up right here when you hit follow. Did he give his speech? He did. As soon as he got out of the Secret Service motorcade, he gave his speech before walking up the catwalk into the Trump airliner. There we go. The Trump airliner, yes. He said it's a sad day. That is what he did, yes. He did quote about how there's graffiti all over Washington, D.C., and that basically the place has gone to hell. Guys, we have the multi-guest request open. Feel free to hop into a box if you're interested. Get you here on the podcast. Just having a super chill night here. May do some interviews with some people if they want. We are just having a very chill night. Don't just scroll away from the chat. Give some constructive criticism in chat here. Don't just scroll. Don't do that to News Daddy and Sub Daddy. Don't do me dirty like that, but I think people are going to do me dirty like that. I always get done dirty. Oh my goodness, guys. People just up and leave. They don't even say anything in chat. It hurts my feelings, guys. It's hurt my feelings. I'm getting done dirty. Don't even be like... You can at least be like, bro, you suck, you know? I'm joking. Don't do that. I'll cry. You don't want me to cry, do you? You don't want me to cry! And we're back down to 70 viewers. It happens. We got up to like 160 and now they all go away and I don't know why. Austin Ayers. Yep, and now we're back down to 60 viewers. Either TikTok hates me or I'm just that boring. I don't know what made the sub news any more interesting than what I'm doing now. I don't know what I've done differently, guys. I've gone more professional. You like that? Don't you like professionalism? You good, bro? Thomas, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? How are you doing? I like interacting with my fans. It keeps me awake as well. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Lulalu. I like that name. Lulalu. Not Lululemon. Lulalu. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've traveled all over, though. I've been many places on the East Coast. I haven't been to the Midwest or the West Coast yet, but I've traveled the whole way from New York down to Florida. We have the multi-guest opened up there to get some chats going on in. I have not been to Chicago, no. I have not been to Chicago. I would like to see Chicago. I truly would like to see Chicago. I'm also a fan of the Chicago series. Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. I haven't watched them lately. because I was wanting to binge watch all of them, but I've realized how many there truly are. Breeze, Titan sub, that is where you probably recognize me from, is from Ocean Gate and the Titan submersible tragedy that happened. There's not really been any new updates. They did find remains inside of the submersible, and they are being DNA tested. We don't know what they found, though, other than just they found remains, and they said they belong to at least one person or up to all five. So they're being extremely, extremely vague in regard to that. They are being very, very vague. Extremely vague. You are welcome. You are welcome. Very, very, very welcome. Yeah, because if I take a look here, I bet you we haven't even got any views on the TikTok. On all the TikTok stuff. Yeah, not really. Not many views, which is, again, still surprising, and I keep losing mass followers, and I don't get it. Thank you, Breeze. Back, just me, LB. Back, B-A-C-K, back. Yes. Nice setup. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I may have to do some videos in regard to the whole, like, how we do setups and stuff like this. JLP, thank you for the follow. Chiana, thank you for the hi bear. Thank you for the bear. Much, much, much appreciated. Yeah, guys, feel free to ask me any sort of questions. Any questions, hold a conversation with me. It does not matter. It does not matter to me. We have this going on. The weather, well, the weather is going to be a little sketchy come this weekend. We're going to have wind and hail threats with a possible tornado risk on Saturday. This is primarily going to be from the Illinois area, from Illinois, going out to Pennsylvania and up into New York. Herringal, well, we did our news briefing, so now we are just having our little podcast chat going on. It's pretty much all it is. But yeah, so from Illinois here, from Illinois going out into Ohio and Pennsylvania and then up into New York, that'll be the primary risk here for the weekend. Yes. Yeah, they are. See? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I truly don't get it. And it's interactions is what it is. You know, everyone quit interacting after Ocean Gate for a whole month, and so now I'm on their forgotten list, and it will probably be another 2 or 3 months before they find me again because of the algorithm. I don't get it. And I don't understand. I mean, a lot of people, they just want to see people go and do the NPC challenge, which I hate doing. That hour killed me. I'm at the point of saying I don't know anymore. As much as I know about TikTok, it's not helping me in any way, shape, or form. It's because they got so many people on this app that everyone's fighting for the For You page spot. Oh, LMJ, it was terrible. I did it for an hour. It was so terrible. Well, and then that's the other thing. Like, I mean, you got a guy which I love his content, but you got a guy who runs a live stream now with a cell phone duct taped to a robot lawnmower overnight. And he's making a crap ton of money from gifts and diamonds for this little phone that's attached to a robot. I'm like, I could do that out back. Non-playable character. It's like a welcome to the stream. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the follow. Basically, you're like this character who has no emotions, and you basically do the same exact thing over and over. People love it, and I don't know why. But yeah, there's that. I'm like, oh my goodness, if I knew that, then I'll just buy a freaking lawnmower robot, strap some flashlights to it, and oh, cool. That'll be good to go. I've been trying my best over here, and I'm just like, I don't get it at all. Reset and do it. I'm thinking of going live with Nurse Christy. I'm gonna try and do that. Maybe. Reset and do it. I'm gonna see if I can hop in Christie's. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try something. But you have to clean their water every day. So he does. So he gets played. Yeah, he's been out for a bit, so that's why I was like, I think I'm just gonna have to call it quits soon. Um, he makes noise, but when he's out of his cage, he's very shy. Yeah, I reset and then restarted, but at this point, I'm like, he's almost ready for bed. He sings a bit, so
it makes me feel so dumb. Spotting. So downs. So, Jeremy got it. We got it.
So for our airplane, it's 2,500 feet, which is really short, but we have it.
What time is it? But I've known him since high school, so if I have any good Jewish girls from here, because he won't have to eat outside. He's trying it, it doesn't work out. Specifically, because it's like CCMP, test had nothing on it that I knew. Pissed me off. Also, my screen froze in the middle of the NRC exam. My attention. Finally, I got their attention, and it was like towards the end of the test. I actually